up? It's Grace, and today I'm here to review Firstlife by Gena Showalter. I teamed up with the website called socialbookco.com to review this book. I requested it, and I'm gonna go ahead and link to the website down below because it's really cool. What the website does is if you're looking for a book, any book, you just search it, and they show you the book on every single website, platform, and stuff like that, so you can find the cheapest route, which is very beneficial if you're an avid book buyer like we do. When I found out that Gena Showalter had written a new book, I was really excited because I had read her previous trilogy. Well, I know it's a spin-off now. I haven't read the spin-off, but the trilogy of Alice in Zombieland, I really enjoyed that. That was a really cool take on zombies. It was funny and action-packed, so I was very excited for her to publish this. I had also seen the book trailer, which is very intriguing. I will link that down below. Getting on to what this book is about, we follow a girl named Tenley, or Ten for short, and she lives in a world where your first life is basically a prequel to what your life is really going to be, and once you die, your soul gets to go to different realms, and it's the realm of your choosing. You either get to go to Trika, Myrad, or if you don't know, you get to go to Many Ends, which is not the best option. It's basically like hell. And our main character, Ten, is very indecisive, and her parents are fed up with her not knowing where she wants to go. Her parents want her to go to Myrad because there's a lot of benefits that go with that realm. Your family's like famous, stuff like that. And so they want her to go there, but she's indecisive, so they pretty much send her to this insane asylum. And she's been there for 13 months and she still has not chosen where she wants to go. So there she meets two people, one from Trika and one from Myrad. I hope I'm saying the realms right, I don't know if I am. But basically they're both trying to recruit her and trying to like deceive her into their realm because she is very important. Like if she were to be in any realm, it would benefit their realm. So they are trying, both of them are trying to put her into their own realm. That is their job. That's all I'm gonna say about the plot of this book. I ended up giving this book 2.75 out of 5 stars, so it definitely was not my favorite. I was a bit disappointed with it, or a lot disappointed with it, because I really enjoyed Alice in Zombieland. So getting on to what I didn't like about this book is there's not a lot of world building. You kind of are just thrust in this world where you kind of just take it and you don't really get to like comprehend everything. It's kind of just told to you. Also, our main character, Tenley, she's very spunky and she's fun to read, but she's also so stubborn to a point where it's like, why are you so stubborn? Because sometimes, you know, you're given a character and they're really stubborn for a reason. Ten is just, she just doesn't want to choose because there's not a reason why she doesn't want to choose. She just doesn't want to because she doesn't take authority well. She kind of wants to, you know, be in charge of her own life, which I could totally see that, but it did get a bit annoying when it was just like, you've been there for 13 months, and basically this whole book is her just trying to choose which realm she goes to, and it's a little bit annoying. Another thing that I didn't enjoy very much was the romance, and in Alice in Zombieland it was kind of the same thing. I didn't like the romance that much. I did enjoy the plot a lot more. And in this, it's just, there's kind of a love triangle, not really, because it's very obvious who she chooses or who she's going to choose. And it's always usually the bad boy characters, and I'm a sucker for bad boy characters, okay? There's Warner, I love Warner from Chatter Me, but also there's those bad boy characters that just don't have any depth to them. They're just, hey, here's a bad boy character that I'm gonna throw in this book. And it kind of just felt like that, and there was really no chemistry that I felt. So that was a bummer for me. Another thing that I didn't enjoy too much was sometimes the writing style was very teeny boppery. I know that that's kind of a weird descriptive word, but there was a line at the beginning of the book where she talks about in the asylum they have to shower together, like in a, so she said that there was no modesty there. It had been beaten out of her, ... literally with an exclamation point. There was just a lot of exclamation points, and it felt like the author was trying to be trying to relate with a teenager and trying to be like, hey, how do teenagers think? How do they write? And I just tried to relate with that. It's like a grandpa or a grandma trying to tell you like slang or something. And I know it's kind of rude and mean, but it just felt like that in a way. Now getting on to what I did like, I really like how Gena Showalter always has things that are going on in her books. There's never really a dull moment. It's always like there's a bigger bang than the next, which I really enjoy, and I think that's really hard to do in writing. So you're never really bored I was never really bored while reading this. Maybe I wasn't enjoying it as much as I hoped, but I was never bored, which that's good. There were actually some parts where I laughed out loud because the lines were funny, and I just love those one-liner comedies because they make everything better. The thing that I really enjoyed is just the premise of this book, getting to choose, you know, what life you get to go to after death or where your soul goes to. I think that that's a really awesome premise. I just think that this book could have been executed a bit better, because when you take a premise like this, there's so much to do and so many cool things that you can. Like, this is a very unique idea which I haven't heard of, so I really wanted to see it be taken in a different direction where I didn't anticipate how it was gonna happen, and I did, and it was kind of expected, so I wish that it was a bit, you know, tweaked a little bit, but I did really enjoy the premise of the book. So that was my review of Firstlife by Gena Showalter. If you've read this book and you want to tell me your thoughts down below, I would love to know. We can discuss character and plot. And also don't forget that I'm going to be linking the Social Co website down below so you can find the cheapest route to any book you want. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.